Hello, hello. Today we are going to be going through the Enchanted by Nature by Build Mode catalog. And I know this has been a long awaited pack and there are already a lot of mixed reviews. I'm not much of a gameplay simmer, so I primarily build and I just don't feel like I would be able to review the gameplay features very well. I will say that a lot of the reviews I've seen so far focus primarily on gameplay and they always kind of gloss over the by Build Mode stuff. And that's what I'm most interested in. And I know that there's a lot of mixed feelings about this pack right now because a lot of people are comparing it to Realm of Magic and Cottage Living, and I can see why people are making comparisons like that, but I don't think it's quite the same thing because to me, I think what makes this one stand out is it's a lot more whimsical. And Realm of Magic didn't, in my opinion, have a lot of whimsical energy. I think there's a pretty big difference in style from these, but again, my point of view is just coming from the buy build mode. Okay, so Fairy Tale Side Chair, I can already tell like blue is the base swatch for a lot of this, which we're not surprised by that, I don't think. This is really cute. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a lot of these like little seats and furniture pieces out. This is the Fairy Tale Side Chair. Nature's not always symmetrical, yet it seems to maintain gracefulness. So the thing that stands out to me, which was what I was pointing out at the very start of the video, is how to me, this is more whimsy in the sense of we only have like an armrest on one side. It's just got like kind of a weird vibe to it with the style and the energy that it has. So I really think this is going to be quite different from Cottage Living and Realm of Magic. Now we get 13 swatches. So you have this pink, yellow. Ooh, oh, they gave us the green, y'all. Oh, I'm so happy. If you're new here, I love the dark green swatches we get in this game. That one's actually really cute too. I like that more sagey green color. Lots of neutrals. The purple with green legs, perfect. I really wish we had this for the treehouse build that I did a couple months ago. Oh my gosh, like it would have fit so perfectly because I did a lot of purple, pink, green color combinations with that. I really like the throw pillow on this, and I like that it's different patterns and designs for basically every swatch. We get the bee a few times with some different swatches, but this is really nice. I love that we have a lot of different swatches with the pillow design as well as just the colors in general, but obviously they match, so that's good. I would not be surprised if they had made this to where they didn't match. I'm not gonna lie. This is beautiful. I love this chair. This is the Forest Soiree dining chair. This is a dining chair? Oh, I love the idea of having a chair like this as a dining chair. We don't have something like this to my knowledge. I do think this is pretty unique in that it's a dining chair without a back. It looks like a bar stool, but it's short, obviously, because it's like an actual chair. This is really pretty. We get the same 13 swatches. They kind of match. I'm really kind of liking this vibe. This is giving beachy type of energy to me. Sulani fairy build, maybe. And then we have another dining chair here, which actually, kind of looks like a dining chair. So same 13 swatches, they all match. I'm really liking some of the new kinds of shades of colors that we're getting in this pack. The color combinations are also pretty unique. So the bar stool over here, 13 swatches, same kind of color combinations. We have the blues, the greens, the tans, browns, whites, blacks, purple, and green. This is also kind of like beach energy too, if you wanted to do something like with those colors. And honestly, I feel like you could easily mismatch the color schemes or color swatches from these. So they're not exactly the same. Like this is a green swatch. We get the other light green. We don't get the other green with the chairs. So it's not the exact same 13 swatches. Still, you could probably find ways to mix and match. Like these two go well together with the brown tones. So you could do that in combination in one living space if you wanted to do something like that. Then we have the Arborist Ambiance chair. Inspired by the calm of forest, the chair features robust lines and woody tones, enhancing your space with a touch of nature. So this is what I was talking about. Like we actually get plant type furniture that we can put inside. And so this one has 13 swatches, but obviously since it's like all mossy, it's cute. You actually get different colored flowers on the chair itself. And then we get like a really fun color combo with that. And that goes well with these swatches here. Just lots of browns and neutrals. Browns, whites, and blacks with a couple of fun swatches. And then we have the Fairy Tale Shell sofa. Now, this makes me think of that Love Struck chair that we have. And just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, this matches the same type of energy so well. I feel like. So that could go really well together. And look at the colors. They're pretty close. They're not exact. I love the leaf pillow here and the throw blanket. I'm so glad the past year or so, they've been giving us more couches and love seats with throw pillows and blankets on them. Oh, I love that. But see, like this kind of goes with these, even though it's a different green swatch. Like technically that's the green swatch that matches this, but we get the light green here, which kind of goes with that. So you can mix and match these super easily because the throw blanket actually is the color of this. So you could have all three of these things kind of go well together with these three color combinations. And then you also have this chair that could probably bring in some of the same vibes. We get purple, and this kind of matches the throw blanket a bit more. It's more of a vibrant purple. I love this. Whenever I do this in my reviews, I love like trying to pull things together and see what color combinations would work well. That was a really good move on their part. I'm a little surprised they did that because like with the sofa here, we have the blue on the bottom and that matches the blue swatches of these items, but you could also probably combine it with like the pink, and then you can have something along the lines of like the green colors in with this. Even this swatch matches really well. So you could bring the like pink, red tones in with this because the stand here matches the kind of peachy color of that. I'm like already getting into the color options for these things pretty early on. Ooh, that's a fun color combination that goes with that too. And we get a bright yellow. It's not as saturated, but all the combinations, y'all. I'll try to speed through this a little bit more. I don't want to spend too much time on each thing, but I'm loving the throw pillows with the plants. Also, this green is making me think of pastel pop a little bit. So like we have these shelves, like it has this green color right here. So another potential fun combination with pastel pop and Enchanted by Nature. Now we have the perch of petals. These vibrant flowers are as soft and comfortable as they are captivating. Nothing makes a sim feel like one with nature other than sitting amongst it, or better yet, on top of it. It goes with this vibe of furniture with the plants on it. So we get the same swatches as this chair, which is nice. So you can get some nice matchy colors. This would be really pretty in garden spaces. We have a botanical garden that we're working on right now over on Twitch. So if you want to follow me, I'll have that link down below. And then we also have this love seat. I like that we get the really fun colors with this a bit more. So we have these like purple. I really love the purple, y'all. This is going to be so much fun. So one thing I haven't started yet because we've been doing so many big builds with our milestones that we hit on YouTube. When we hit 1,000 subs here on YouTube, I was like, I'm going to build a castle. I decided that with this pack coming out around the time that we would want to start the castle build, we're going to be doing a fairy castle. So if you want to also join in over on Twitch for that, I know I'm plugging my Twitch a lot, but we do a lot of fun builds over there, so would love to have you join in. You do get the same 13 swatches here, so everything's had 13 swatches so far. Then we have like a more normal kind of bench, which is kind of odd to see after everything else so far. Like this does not belong, and it only has 8 swatches. So this is an interesting addition. I'm wondering if we're gonna get other furniture or color schemes that match that. Okay, so now we have our full kitchen set here. So we have our counters, our island pieces, our uppers, and we're gonna check out all the like fun different styles of them as well. So color wise, we still have the 13 swatches that we've been seeing for the most part. So lots of brown tones, which obviously makes sense because it is a lot of wood. A lot of the furniture is made of wood, so you're gonna get a lot of neutrals, but I love the light blues, the greens. It looks a little weird to me that they made everything the same color. I almost prefer like it's something like this where the color's only here or the color's everywhere but the paneling here. It looks a little weird. That's all I'm gonna say. These two swatches are a little weird to me. Not a big deal, but just kind of like, okay, that was a choice. So we have our like rounded corner pieces. We have the outer corner piece, and this is our end piece here. We have that corner piece, and then we also have this end piece, which I'm assuming is the same. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then this is like our bigger rounded corner piece. So honestly, a little underwhelming. This is a really cute design, don't get me wrong, but I like the ones where we get like clutter items where it might be open on one end piece and maybe not the other. It's very uniform, which is not bad, honestly. It's not a bad thing. It's just not what I would expect in a pack like this if it's supposed to be whimsy. Now, this is what I'm talking about. So I guess it's just the island pieces that are boring. So we do have that. This is the right end piece. This is the corner piece that I just put out. Here's the connection piece for the corner, and then the left end piece is plain. Okay, so it's really just this one that we get that's fun, which is a little weird to me. So that's a little underwhelming in my opinion. Had high hopes for the kitchen set. I feel like this was a little lazy. Not to be like overly negative, I just take my kitchen stuff very seriously. This is cute. Now I love this. The upper cabinets do tend to have a little bit more whimsy, fun elements. This is really cute too with just the one drawer or the one cupboard or however you want to say that. And then we have the corner piece. So this is like the same as this piece down here for the right corner. Okay, and at least on the uppers, we do have like open shelving. The corner piece is one of these bulky pieces. I hate these types of corner pieces. And then we have the left piece, which is literally the same clutter, just mirrored. Okay, and so we have 13 swatches with these. I'm not super happy about the fact that the clutter is the same for both pieces. Like I wasn't expecting, I don't think they're ever going to give us swatches where the clutter changes with the swatches. And so I don't like it when it's the same because it looks redundant if you were to put them side by side. What bothers me is that the two end pieces have the exact same clutter. You get one extra little bottle here, but it looks the same. Like these are even the same color. That is crazy to me. I know I sound very negative right now, but I'm not happy about that. Like I'm really not. The kitchen set is a little underwhelming. I was looking forward to the fact we would get a new kitchen set and I don't like it. I like the whimsy vibes of it. Like it's a fun style. I don't know. I feel like they could have done more. I do love the color swatches though. I think the color swatches will work really well. I like the two-tone cabinetry in kitchens. So my mind is going immediately toward that whenever I look at these things. And with the color swatches that we have, I don't think it's gonna work very well with these because we don't even get like overlap of brown colors. Like you can't even say like, oh, we'll do this on the bottom and this on top because we have this brown or something. We don't get that. Like you could maybe do something like this, where this is on the bottom, this is on the top. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. Okay, I need to move off of the kitchen. Now we have our little soiree table. So that's really cute. And then we have our dining table right here. And same 13 swatches. I mean, they are giving it to us with 13. It's kind of cute for a like magical, enchanted type of pack for the number 13 to be everywhere. Now, this gives me Realm of Magic vibes. I'm not saying that in a negative way or bad way, but this is giving me, like, the shape of it looks like the shape of the table we get in Realm of Magic. This is really pretty, though, on the top. I love this. It is similar color swatches. Now that I think about it, Realm of Magic has this green color with its furniture as well. Then we have, this is called the Timber Slice Shelf Table. I am glad we have another shelf table. I've been starting to use these a little bit more in my builds or like taking the plant stands and using them as tables for this purpose. So I'm glad we have another one of these in the same 13 swatches going across the board here. And then we also have our coffee table. So I really do like the detail with the style. Like the wood like this is so pretty. Like we don't have furniture like this. This is where I was like getting a little miffed with people who are like, oh, it's cottage living or it's Realm of Magic. It's really not though. Like when you look at the style top down, it's very different vibes from those packs in my opinion. It is definitely a lot more whimsical. If you look at the definition of cottage and whimsy, they're not the same. Cottagecore is like more quaint and nostalgic. And then you have the whimsy, which is playful, otherworldly vibes. Now, this is a really cool desk. I love that we have like different tiered shelves like this. We don't have anything that's quite like that in The Sims. We have desks that have the shelves on the back that you can place objects and things, but this is really fun. Again, it's very whimsical. It's not super uniform. It's really, really pretty and rough around the edges in a fun way. Ooh, that one's really cool. I'm liking the swatches. I really do appreciate the swatches they gave us. I'm glad they gave us some like fun, quirky swatches and then lots of nice neutrals with some fun color combinations as well included. Then we have the floating wreckage shelves. And this is really cute. And look, they even overlap in a way where it looks very natural. Look at that. Like you could even just keep overlapping them. You can make your own kind of pattern with how much you overlap, but it's almost like a custom shelf that you could do. Oh, that would be cool. In like an apothecary shop or something. I like how those overlay. That's really nice. Okay, so we have 13 swatches for these. Literally everything except that one weird bench has had 13 swatches. Then we have the fungi fixture shelf. Ready to create a scene of a lush and magical forest all within the walls of your own home? This fungi fixture shelf will be the perfect addition. Really fun whimsy energy. Oh, this is so cute. I can even imagine, like, if you were to grab a tree or something, I could even imagine where you could, like, easily have them, like, come off of the tree if you wanted to. Like, you could just, like, put them in, like it's part of the tree. Like, that would be so cute to do a build where you have it like that. Oh, there's so much opportunity for this. And then the swatches for this, we only have the 8 for this. And these are the bench swatches, it looks like. Or at least similar to them. Maybe not. Maybe they're not the same. Never mind. I was trying to give them benefit of the doubt. I really want this bench to fit in. I have no idea how to make it fit in, though. This is really cool. Now, this happened on the Restoration Workshop kit that we got recently, where we had the one bucket that was orange and nothing else was orange. And I'm really feeling the same vibes with this mushroom shelf, in that I feel like we're getting these fun, cool colors that we're not going to get on literally any other object in the game. Then we have this Nature's Frame dresser. As if created by Mother Nature, this beautiful piece of furniture serves as the perfect frame for your fashion. Oh, so as I started reading, I was like, maybe it's a rack. I was a little confused when they called it a dresser. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, you hang your clothes on it. Oh, that's so cool. Definitely something we don't have right now. You could even just use that as like a decor piece in a garden or something. Like, you could do something with that. Honestly, it might be funny to think about it with what it's meant to be, but this could be a wedding arch even if you size it up. You could use that at a wedding venue. You could have a fairy wedding, you know, and use this as the little arch. This is cute though. I like the swatches for this. It's the same 13 that we see across the board with a lot of the things. I'm glad we get some different like flower colors with the colors that are on the swatch. And then we have Avery Acorn Nightlight. This is really cute. I'm glad we have like a cute little nightlight kid item. Oh, it's like, it makes me think of Herbie from Love Struck. Herbert Hart. Oh, you have a friend. You have a friend, Herbert. Because his expressions change as well. This is so cute. There are 13 swatches for this, though. Look at this. Oh, mischievous. And it's a light. It's not a plushie. It's a light. And then we have this mushroom staircase light. It is unknown how this mushroom stump glows with such a peaceful light, but legend says that pixies found refuge within these stumps and their light still shines today. So that's really cool. We get the same 13, same old 13, 13, 13, 13. I feel like it's not the same exact swatches though. This has a lot more purple to it. Like, there are 3 swatches there with purple in them. So it's not quite the same. It's the same number, but not quite the same swatches. So that's cute. That has purple too with the blue. So there are 5 purple swatches. Purple, purple, purple-ish, and then purple. That's a cute little light. And then we have a lantern over here. Oh, this is really cute too. I actually hadn't seen this. Oh, this was one of the early access items, I think. So we also have 13 swatches for this. We do get some more yellow, so that's fun. That kind of matches the bench. Maybe that's why they want you to get the early access items, that you have to purchase it soon so it matches the bench. And then we have the Flora Luxe ceiling light. This is really cool. What does it look like if you rotate it? Can you like almost connect it? Like, you can almost connect it to make it look like one big light. So like, if you have a long dining table or an island in your kitchen and you want to put lights over it, like, this could be kind of cool because you can make it look like one big branch. And then the swatches for this, we have the 13. Really fun energy with the blooms changing a little bit. So it's really interesting that for this, the blooms don't really change that frequently. You get yellow flowers with this one. Most of them are just pink. It's like a light pink color. You get a darker pink with that one, but they're pretty much the same except for like a couple of swatches. Okay, and then we have the Petal Dance Sink. Now, I've seen in the trailer that a fairy can actually play in this. So it's really cool that they can, you know, whenever they're fairy size, come in here and swim around and play in the water. Now, we get 13 swatches with this, but we are getting a little bit different with some of the colors with this. Like, that is gold, so you get more of the yellow tone with that swatch. That's really pretty, actually. I usually don't like super saturated yellows, but that's a really interesting vibe. I almost wish that the wood it was with a brown, though. I think it would look really cool to pop off just a little bit more. And then we have the Call of Nature toilet. So I'm glad we have another toilet like this, because if we were to do another treehouse build or something like that, I think this would be a super fun vibe to have inside of a treehouse build. And we also get 13 swatches with this, lots of brown tones. We get a couple of neutrals. Ooh, that one's really interesting with the dark swatch. That's cool. And you got the purple mushrooms on it too. And then we have this shower. Now, this is really cool and different from what we've seen so far, because everything we've seen has been mostly like wood framing. And now we have like stone. So this looks like crystal almost in a way. Well, that makes sense. It's called the Crystalline Waterfall Shower. This would be really nice. And again, I was saying earlier, fairy beachy vibes. This would be cool to put like on a fairy beach lot of some sort. You get out of the ocean and you just kind of shower off. This looks like one of those types of showers that you could put in a space like that. I love this dark blue. Why did we not get more swatches with that? Oh, that's so pretty. I think that's my favorite swatch on this one. Oh, I love that. Love it, love it, love it. And now we have the jet bathtub too. So I'm really glad we get another corner tub. We don't have several of these in the game. So whenever they give it to us, it's kind of fun to have. And I imagine that there's going to be, yep, there's a blue one of that. That's just such a pretty blue. And this actually makes me think of the Businesses and Hobbies bar that we got right here, because we get a similar swatch in this as well. That kind of caught me off guard when we got it, because we didn't get other swatches with that color. Why do they keep giving us this color on just like a select few objects in packs? I don't get that. This is a beautiful color. I would love to have a lot more furniture and things in the game with this color blue. They should give that to us more. Then we have the Leafy Ledge Apothecary Table. Now this goes with the new apothecary skill that we have, and I know there's a lot of mixed feelings about that, but I'm not here to talk about the gameplay features. I'm just here to look at things that look pretty. So we have 13 swatches of this as well. All of it matches. I will say that, I know I keep saying it over and over again, but it is really nice that everything for the most part in this pack matches. So usually in expansion packs, we even have like very different styles of furniture. Like Life and Death had this gothic furniture, but then also this like kind of modern furniture, which didn't make any sense to me. The styles were very different, but obviously the swatches were very different between the two types of furniture as well. And then on top of that, some of it looked like Love Struck as well, which is its own vibe. So I don't know. It's just lately with expansion packs, we've been getting different groups of furniture that match together. This, everything matches. You could literally find anything to match with anything in this pack, I feel like. Like even this, you could have your bathtub match your apothecary table with the purple stone. I love the clutter on this. I love that we have like this rounded part that has shelves in it. We don't have anything like that I can think of in The Sims. I can think of the round mirror that has the cool shelves on the side from Werewolves. That's a pretty cool vibe, but like I do think some of the stuff from Werewolves would look nice with this furniture, because Werewolves has a lot of wooden furniture. The thing that's different with Werewolves, though, is that it's a lot more rough around the edges. A lot of people use Werewolves for apocalyptic type builds because it's just very rustic and rough looking. So it's not the same. It's not the same. You could probably still pair things together and it look fine, but it's just not the same style. Then we have our cute little Leafy Ledge Apothecary storage cabinet that you could put next to your little table here. I love the little book clutter. I do like the texture. I think the texture on everything in this pack so far has actually been really pleasing, even with like the sofa and the blanket here with the leaf pillows and things like that. Like I think the textures are really, really great for a lot of the objects in this pack so far. I think once we get into the clutter, that's whenever things start to maybe look a little off. So we'll see. But it's a little bit promising. Okay, and then we have the nature press. Crafted from rustic wood and adorned with delicate carvings, this nature press is ideal for preserving natural ingredients foraged or gathered from a garden to decorate cozy items for your space. Okay, so this is a cute little clutter object. I like the flower design on it. I love all the designs on everything. It's very much plant, everything's plant focus, which it should be with Enchanted by Nature, but really cute swatches for this. I wish we had more. We only have 4 for this. And we do have our forest bar. So of course they would still give us a bar. This is so pretty. I love the idea that there are fountains on it coming down into the pool area beneath it. That's really cool. I bet it looks cool in live mode too. Now we have our same 13 swatches, beautiful colors. Now this I like better with the green on top of it. It's not like just the solid color everywhere. It's so weird because this blue on everything else, it has the purple, like this blue swatch comes with the purple and the green comes with like a dark green. But then like, remember over here, this is all green and then this is all blue. I almost would have preferred that they actually tie the purple in with this swatch like they have on all the other objects. Why does this not have purple drawers or something that's purple on it? I think the blue one's my least favorite. They could have made some purple. They could have put some purple in with that to go with the other swatches that have the purple. I don't know why they didn't do that. That was a missed opportunity. The green isn't as weird. I'm more okay with the green one than I am the blue. And then we have the 4 soiree bar back. So this is what we saw in the trailer. Whenever I first saw that, I was like, whoa, what is that? So you need to have a taller wall height to see this fully. But like, that is such a vibe. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is cool. It has like a 3D effect to it. It's like an illusion. Oh, that's really cool. We do not have anything like that in The Sims. That is really cool. Okay, and then you just lost points from me because it seems to only be on that swatch. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, this one's got that kind of vibe to it. It's not on all of them? This one does. Okay. The blue. The blue does. Yeah, so these last 4 swatches don't do that. I wonder if that's a glitch in the game. I wouldn't be surprised. I bet you that this is supposed to be like all the other swatches. I don't see why 9 swatches would have that effect, and then these 4 at the end don't. And of course, it's the 4 with like the fun colors. Come on, Sims team. Please fix that. That has to be a mistake. Okay, then we have the Whispering Falls wedding arch. Oh, we actually get a wedding arch. Okay, never mind. Take back my comment I said earlier about using the clothes rack as a wedding arch sized up. That's pretty funny. So we do get a wedding arch with the wisteria. Really pretty. I love this texture way more than cottage living. The wisteria in cottage living is really pretty and fun to use, but this is way better. This is way better. Then we have the all natural apothecary stall. So that's really cute to put on some lots. We might even, y'all, this would be cute in our botanical garden lot, don't you think? That could be fun to put as a stall. And then we have Num Num's Market stall. So that's like the gnome stall. Put these outside. And then one of my favorite parts about this pack are like all of the plants. So we get a lot of different like pots to put on our indoor plants, and you can easily like just put the leaf. Oh, this is so nice. You don't have to like grow them. You can just place them in. Ooh, that one's really cute with the succulents. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's really pretty. Y'all. Oh, I'm excited about this. And then we also have this. So this is like the glasswood tree. So I know this is like used to summon Spruce Almighty, but we have like some fun swatches with that. And then for the pots here, we have 12 swatches. Okay. They shorted us a swatch. I'm not okay with that. But lots of like brown tones, orange tones, neutral tones, white, blacks. And I love that we have this like cute little design with this one. And they are different swatches. Okay, so we do get some fun, colorful swatches like with gradient and ombre swatches. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I love that. So they're not all the same. We get like wooden swatches as well. So the wood paneling, I think is what that's supposed to be. And then this one, oh, we get a yellow. We get a yellow with this one. Oh, okay. So at least we do get one yellow swatch with something. So that's funny. And then the leaves, you can change the leaves. Ooh. That's interesting. Oh, this is similar to the swatches we have on some of the other plants. Oh, that's beautiful with the purple on these. Nice. These are like the same swatches as some of the furniture that we saw earlier. Ooh, cute. Get some fun little swatches with the plants. I love the little splotchy ones. And then the succulents. Oh, nice. We get some fun purple. I like the plants. I do like the indoor plants. I think that's a cute. I really was excited about the plants. The Arbor Abode Fairy Home. So this is like a home that your fairies can actually go in. You still get some fun swatches at least. They gave us the colorful ones that are pretty. And then just some nice brown swatches as well. And then we have the Disguised Dwelling Fairy Home. And I think this one is also an early access item. And so this comes in some really cute swatches as well. Lots of purples, reds, yellows, oranges. We get a new swing set which is really pretty. I like the vibe of the swing set. Do we need another swing set? I'm not so sure, but I really love the frame for it. Very pretty with the wisteria. And then we have the 13 swatches with this as well. Then we have the Starseed Teleporter. Travel and explore strange hidden lands where few have ever set foot upon. Ooh. I love that we have like more fun magical things. Oh my gosh, I really wish we had this pack whenever I was doing my magical treehouse. And then we have Fern. Is it Fern the Fern? It looks like Fern the Fern, but we can't have another Ferny, right? Oh, this is tiny. Oh, that's cute. It's a tiny little plant. Look at him. Oh, we got cute little faces on that too. Oh, that's so funny. I think it's just Fern because Ferny that came with B&H, Ferny the Fabulous, we love him. We don't want to replace him. And then we have Belle Abode. So this is a cute little decoration. I don't know if your fairies can actually go in it, but it is a cute vibe nonetheless to put somewhere. And you get 14 swatches with this one. So they gave us a lot of fun little swatches with this. Lots of purples, which I really like that they gave us a lot of purples for this pack. And then we have Uncanny Cane. Capturing the Uncanny Cane plant is no easy feat, but if one does, it provides a mystical touch to one's potted plant menagerie. So this is one of the new plants that I know we saw in the trailer before. I like how it has this like swirly design on the leaf. It's kind of cool. And then we get 13 swatches with that as well. How does it fit in a corner though? That's the real test. Yeah, so you just have to have it out a pretty good bit. You could probably size it down and fit it in a corner relatively easy though. Oh, and then we have another little plant that's like super magical vibes. This is cute. Oh, I love the swirlies. I love the swirlies on things. It's kind of fun. It looks like a big hibiscus flower. But we have 13 swatches of this and lots of funky vibes and swatches with this. So I'm glad they're giving us a little more variety when it comes to the plants with the colors. It's like we don't need the plants to exactly match all of the furniture swatches necessarily, but that's really cool. And then we have this Luck in a Pot. So another little tiny plant. I'm really glad that we're getting a lot of tiny plants. I've always had like my same 2 or 3 plants that I put in spaces that are just kind of small. So it's really great that we have more options now. This also has 13 swatches, a lot of the same type of fun vibes. Wall plants that we can put in the game. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with this. Is this like a curtain? It is. This is a curtain. Oh, wow. And we still get 13 swatches on all of these, which all I know we shouldn't be like super excited about that. But honestly, I am really shocked. I feel like this is one of the most uniform expansion packs we've gotten when it comes to swatches. Even though they're not even all the same colors, like most objects all have 13 swatches. It's kind of nuts. I can't think of a recent pack where that has been the case, but I am loving all of the different types of like shapes that we get with this stuff. Oh, it's so cool. That's really cool. Ooh, that has like glowy lines in it. Do the others have that swatch? Oh, interesting. It's only for that. What is this? Is this different? I wonder why that one has like a fun element to it, but the others don't. Does this one? This one does. Okay. Oh, that's probably because that's the curtain. These are the curtains. This one has it. So these have that. And then we have another like little planter box object. Oh, this is so cute. And then we get 13 for that too. I wonder how many times I've said 13 in this video, but that's really pretty. I love this swatch, like a plum color. Then we have this mosaic backsplash. So they have been giving us more of these types of objects lately. So Love Struck gave us our first one that was like this. And then we also got one recently in the kitchen clutter kit. So they're providing these a lot more often, which I actually really appreciate. I like doing things like this in my kitchens and such. And this is really fun. Now, if you think back to Life and Death, in Life and Death, we have a lot of things with moths on them. So this is making me think of Life and Death and how it could match really well with the vibes of that. And these are really, really fun. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love that one. Yeah, this is a really cool vibe. I like the idea of having something like that. Then we have this Wisdom Frame Pack. Now, we only have 8 swatches for this, but oh, we get this green. That's pretty. I kind of wish that with 8 swatches, we might get like 2 variations as opposed to it being the same pictures with 8 different colored frames and backgrounds. But I do appreciate that we have another kind of smaller gallery wall. And then we have this mirror here and also the wall mirror. These are really pretty and cute to put literally anywhere. Oh my gosh, look at the yellow. I like the yellow. So they gave us yellow for this swatch. We haven't had anything but like the blue and the purple color for this swatch. I like the pop of color. Nice. So we get some different yellow mushrooms on a few swatches. That's cute. And then we have the little wall mirror here too. Lots of different swatches with this as well. And then we have the curtains. So we have our two little curtain sets here. And I love, oh, that is so cute. I love the pink one. I love having something like this. This is so pretty. And I just like how the curtain is draped, like how it bunches up right here in the center and hangs loosely. So that's really unique with the curtain design. We don't really have other curtains that do the exact same thing. We have some similar ones though. And then we have this like balanced carved wood decor. I'm all for another piece of decor. That could go on fireplaces, some random shelves, and it comes in some cute swatches. We have our 13 swatches with that, and then we have gnomes. So I am really excited about the new gnomes that we have in this. And so this is Gnomedolf. I don't know why I said it this way, but as I'm editing, it's just like, it's just Gnomedolf. So Gnomedolf, not Nomedolf. Gnomedolf. Gandalf reference, potentially. That's really cute. Oh my goodness. This is something I was not foreseeing. Like, I knew that it was like focused on gnomes in a lot of capacity, but like having a gnome reference to Gandalf, which I'm making that assumption, but that's what it makes me think of, is really cute. Then this one is called Plant Gnome. Okay. They didn't love you as much. That's okay. I still love you. I love the flowers and the beard. That's really fun and whimsy. And then we have Very Fairy Gnome. Very Fairy only gets 6 swatches, but they are really fun. I love this one with the blues and purples. Really pretty. And then we have Bun Bun the Freezer Bunny. Now, I did order this like immediately with the keychain that came out recently. I'm so glad we have another Freezer Bunny reference in this game, and it's so cute with the little fairy wings. Like, that's gonna be adorable in kids' bedrooms. Oh, the wings even change. Oh, that's fun. I was just thinking the colors would change. Oh, you get different wings with it. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, we have like some nice like gothic dark fairy energy. They should have made the expression change. That would have been funny. We have another framed picture. We need so many more of these, Sims team. So many more. Please give us way more. We need more photos like this. I like to clutter, and we need more of these. Oh, cute. I wonder if that's supposed to be like Mother Nature, maybe. It's kind of odd how it switches back and forth. Like, usually you'd have the same picture, and then the swatches would all be the same picture, just with a different colored frame. And then you go to the next one, but they're all kind of everywhere. Apothecary study set. I love having more stuff like this whenever I do like witchy or magical builds. I love having like a greenhouse space where they can make potions and things like that. So this is perfect type of clutter for that. And then we have the tabletop organizer as well. I'm just like putting everything on the ground now outside. But we have 13 swatches with that. We have the 13 swatches with this. So you can definitely match things really well in this pack. And then the Fungi Fantasy Gateway. What is this supposed to be? Create the illusion of a little portal to another world with the Fungi Fantasy Gateway. Small but mighty cute. It will fool any fairy into thinking it's one of their own homes. Oh, that's funny. It makes me think of like we have a little mouse hole that you can put in the wall. You could also just kind of pretend like you put it up against the wall, like it's a door to nowhere. It'd be a cute little clutter object, but it has 13 swatches as well. And then we have our like Beyond Belief rug. Oh, wow. Wow. 25 swatches. That is nuts. Oh, I love all the different shapes. Oh, we could layer these. And then we also have this one. Oh, this is so fun. This would be so cute to put in greenhouse spaces. We have like some rugs that look like grass, and I use that sometimes with the flowers on it. But it's kind of cute to have something that looks like this now. Then we have our rug here. I love the like Pegasus. That's really cute. This one has 12 swatches. So, okay, we're starting to break up a little bit. Oh, wow. So it just has lots of like fantasy creatures on it. Look at that with the dragon. That's really cool. Oh, I love this. This is such an interesting vibe. I don't like the texture. The texture looks a little weird on this. It looks a little off. Oh, this is super cute with the gnome. Oh, get out of here. But this is really fun. I like the patterns and designs on that. And then we have our fireplace. Look at that. The fireplace comes in the 13 swatches as well. Put my green color there. This is very Realm of Magic coded with this swatch specifically. This green with this color wood tone, we have that in Realm of Magic. It's like the exact same. Again, not saying that the pack is similar to Realm of Magic. I still disagree with that statement that a lot of people are saying. Again, though, I think they're making it from the point of gameplay maybe. Mine's just buy build mode. But this one has 13 swatches. I love that we have a fireplace with shelves on it like this. And with it being a stone going up the wall, like that is a really cool vibe. We don't have anything like this in the game that I can think of right now. Nothing is slotting. So maybe they're not meant to be shelves like that. Oh, okay. It just depends on the object. Now this is the Fey Fan Bell. So we have another like encased flower. We get this in werewolves as well, a different type of flower. So that's interesting. Then I love this gallery wall. This is really cute with the viney plants in it. And we have 13 swatches of this. Oh, look at that. Even though it's like the same picture, they changed it to be like nighttime. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then this changes it to like a castle picture. Oh, that's so fun. And then a ship. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's cute with the anchor. That seems a little random to me, but I do like it. It's really pretty. And then we have like a little canopy. Interesting. Drape your bedroom with this magical looking canopy. That's a really fun object. I'm glad they gave us something like that. I don't think we have anything that's quite like this. We have other canopies in the game, but like you could use this for a lot of different reasons. This expansion pack definitely has a lot more objects than B&H did, because this is taking me a while to get through. This is a cute little pergola that we have. It comes in the 13 swatches. Can get the vibes from that. And then we have this cute little Shroomy Buddy toy. What? Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. I like how tiny he is. And then we have Penny Pendragon as well. And then we get 9 swatches with this. And Shroomy only came with 5. Orbert Oak toy box. So this kind of goes with Avery, the light that we had earlier. Oh, it's the same like little expressions too. I like the vibes of that. And then we have the dollhouse. Now with this dollhouse, I did see that fairies can actually sleep in it. So that's really cool. This is so pretty. I don't know that we needed another dollhouse. I don't know that we needed it, but it's a fun object to have. I just think they're so big. It's kind of hard to use. I know you can like size them down. I would like to see more swatches. When we get dollhouses, they usually only have 4 or 5 swatches. And it's like, it would be nice if we could get more swatches with the doll houses. Okay, then we have this floor lamp. And then we also have that lamp that goes on the wall. So this has 13 swatches. I love that it's a lamp with the flowers. This makes me think of the branch kind of lights that we got in B&H as well. So it's kind of funny. Like, they don't look at all the same. These look more natural, but it's like a similar type of energy that we got with those. Kind of curious about the decision with that, but these you could do so many fun designs with. They layer up really, really well. It'd be nice if they connected a little bit better. Like, see, I wish that instead of having to alt place, it would just kind of snap in place and you could do a design that's a little more custom. Like, this looks fine even with them overlapping. You could pull it out a little bit further, do something like that over a bed. I don't know, like, it's kind of a cool thing. What does it look like from the inside? On the inside, you can definitely tell that it's a light more so than outside. Same 13, y'all. Same 13. And then we have these cute little outdoor lights. I love that so much. We have 13 swatches. Oh, I love that. I love the purple. Here's our green with the gold. Really pretty. And then we have like a fungi chandelier. So this is really fun. I don't know if I'm going to end up using this a lot. I think that's one of the main cons with this pack that I can already go ahead and say. I love the energy of this pack. I think it's a lot of fun, but it is very specific to types of builds that you would do, like with whimsy, magical vibes, which are fun builds to do. We have plenty of that to do in The Sims, and I think this is what separates The Sims from a lot of these other simulation games that have been coming out or are about to come out, and people are like, The Sims is going to die. The Sims is not going to die, not right now. These games still have years to go with improvements. Granted, with how broken the game is, the Sims team has still had decades of experience with these types of games. And the thing that differentiates The Sims even more so is just the fact that they have stuff like this, right? A lot of the new simulation games coming out are hyper realistic. Yeah, you could have furniture like this in real life. Like, I'm sure somewhere someone has something that's whimsy like this, but like, it's not like practical. And a lot of these newer sim games are hyper realistic in the sense that they want it to seem like you are in the real world in these games. And that's what makes the Sims different, is they have a lot more quirkiness and like fun occult Sims and things like that. It's more cartoony for a reason. And that's why I love The Sims over any other simulation games that I've seen. I've not even bothered playing with them because it's just not the kind of vibe that I'm going for. I want to create a reality to escape from my own reality. I don't want to create a simulation game that is going to mirror my reality, you know? But that's just a personal preference. So I'm going to get off that soapbox. This is a really cute mailbox. I'm glad we have another mailbox. We've been needing more mailboxes in this game, and this would go with, like, you could use this for any cottage type of energy, I feel like. And then we have the little books with the mushrooms. Oh, this is so cute. I was trying to place it somewhere. Get out of here. That's really cute. Oh, I love that clutter. Oh, this is adorable. And then we have this little bookcase here. Glad we have that. Now, when I first saw this, I fell in love with it immediately. Again, we don't have something quite like this in The Sims. So this is really fun, whimsy bookcase energy. You get some fun swatches with it. But again, very specific to the build that you're doing, right? I don't think you'd put this in just every or any build that you do. So I think, again, that's like something you just got to consider with this pack, is that if you don't do builds like this super often, it might not be as useful. I think the furniture could work in a lot of different spaces. The plants obviously could. But when it comes to more like the kitchen set and some of the furniture that's super like tree oriented, that's where I feel like it's just not going to work as well. So here are the clothes that we can put up on the rack here. And we have 13 swatches with that as well. Really fun. Ooh, that would be really cool in our yellow mansion, y'all, that we've been working on. And then this is a leafy ledge dresser. This is a dresser. Oh, that's cute. It's almost like it's a door. Like you could go in here and change and come out. Oh, we don't have anything like this. Oh, that's fun. I love that. And then same swatches across the board. Yeah, this is super Realm of Magic. I can't help it. Every time I see that one specific swatch is so Realm of Magic coded. So that's cute. And then we have our canopy bed. Now, I love canopy beds that we have in this game. I could always use another canopy bed. I'm glad they're giving us a few more now. Realm of Magic still is probably one of my favorites. This is really pretty. I love the headboard and the way this looks with the plants on it. I still think I like the Realm of Magic one better. For the energy and the vibes, ooh, I like that color combination a lot. Oh, that's so fun. This has moths on it, so we get some fun little different designs. Oh, wow. That is really pretty too. Oh, I love that. Okay. I do like the swatches a lot on it though, I will say, but I think I like the design of the Realm of Magic one better. And then we have the little bassinet. So that's really cute. We have the crib. We have another little toddler bed. So they like got us prepped for every life stage. The little acorns on that is so cute. Oh, and we have our little freezer bunny with the wings. Oh, that's so, is it Bun Bun? I think that's his name. Oh, this is so adorable. And then I imagine, ooh, cute. Is that the same on this? Oh, they're different swatches. You get like the same little characters, but they're not exactly the same swatches. Still 13. Oh, that's interesting. That one's the same, but not all of them are the same. Cute. And then the toddler bed also has 13. And then we have the balance reset kit. This is your rest up call. This balance reset kit was crafted to be the perfect companion for self-care nights and slow mornings. That's a great bathroom clutter object right there. Oh, ooh. Kind of pastel pop vibes with the color swatches here. Oh, this is cute. I inevitably miss something. I feel like every time I go through these review videos, I always miss at least one or two objects. So now we're going to get into the actual build mode portion. We have this, which is super cute for like, especially bedroom spaces. I think this is going to like, oh, I love that swatch so much. This is going to be so much fun with putting in our bedrooms here. And then I like that we have this birch kind of wallpaper. And I feel like this is going to look really cute if you were to put like the mushroom shelves with it. That's just like the kind of energy I get from it. So you can see like the colors of that over here. And then I went ahead and put these over here, which look a little messy, but you can kind of get the vibe of each of the swatches there. And then we have this like moss stucco. Now this one I'm actually really excited about. I think it's got a unique vibe to it. And I like the color swatches, which honestly, maybe this one would look better out here. So that's all the swatches for this. Like, I love these three right here. Those are so fun to put in some spaces, but like, I don't know. I feel like this is going to be a really cool vibe to have. Like, this is the purple with the green too. Don't even get me started on the stone. Like, I think the verdant stone is going to be really fun to do with like a castle-y vibe if you wanted to do a fairy castle of some sort, especially with like the colorful ones like that. It's just so ethereal looking in so many fun ways. And so you can see the swatches here for those. I really love this one. Like, that's really pretty to me. It's got a shimmery green with a golden color to it. I love that. But I love this one too. I think it's really fun, and it actually has flowers on it. The other ones don't have flowers. This is the only one that actually has flowers in it. Oh, I lied. This one has flowers in it too. Oh, that one does too. I'm a double liar. Okay. And then we have a ton of colors for this one, and you can see all of those here. Lots of fun, vibrant colors, some muted colors, some soft tone colors. And then I think one that was the biggest shock for all of us were like these glass panels that we got. I think this is a really cool thing to have. I don't know that I would use them super often, but I do think for like greenhouse spaces, we have like some really fun colors for these. And I think that it would make the space look that much more magical to have like a very elaborate ironwork or something within a glass frame. So I like the idea of this. I don't know. It's very eye-catching for sure. I think it's really pretty. And then I know I don't have a roof, but just for the sake of it being a roof sculpture, we have these pieces here. So also 13 swatches with these little dormers. And then we have this one, which is really fun with the pointed roof. Ooh, we get lots of swatches on this one. Wow. Okay, we got 17 swatches. And then we have this little stacks on stacks chimney. That's really adorable. I love the crookedness of it. Very, very cute. And then we have the roof plants that you can put in the game now that we have that as an option. So these are like the same plants that we saw inside for each of these. This pack has so much stuff. Seriously, so much stuff. So here are all of our doors. Tons of swatches. I like that the design on the door changes a pretty good bit. So that's really cute with the color scheme as well. So 13 on all of these. You can get an idea of what these look like. So this is really cute, kind of like with a wreath type thing on it. And then these like fun little whimsy doors that are not symmetrical at all. I feel like some of this stuff is going to trigger some people. Not like trigger, but bother them a pretty good bit. I love that the paneling changes with these. Like, that's really pretty. This is cute. The little like fairy wings on it. And then we have these as well, similar to these, just bigger. And then we have these double doors, tons of fun little doors. And then we have a few archway options here. We need more like fun archways like this with the fancy designs on them. And these come in the same 13 colors as like most other things in the pack so far that we've looked at. So really cute vibes with those. And then we actually don't get anything with medium and tall wall heights. Then plenty of windows to go through as well. The nice thing that I like about the windows in this pack is that the vast majority of them are actually quite small. So you could fit them more easily in little spaces, however you'd want to. And I feel like in some of the packs, especially like Life and Death, beautiful windows, but hard to use because some of them are so big and clunky, especially with the frame that they have, that it makes it harder to use them. Same type of mossy like 13 swatches that we've seen on all of the furniture. This one is like the door, so you get the same cute little designs with the wings and the paneling. And then we have this one that's also kind of mossy vibes. Same with the wing patterns. And then I know I'm like speeding through this, but it's just kind of like a lot of the same. So I don't think it's as interesting to look at, you know, the windows and doors as much. Granted, that was a nice surprise in a couple of packs that I've reviewed. So you just never know what you're going to get. But these are like very whimsy and fun. So I am glad we have something to go with those vibes, because I've definitely done some cute little builds that are supposed to be magical and like not symmetrical and funky, quirky, but then it's like when you put the windows on, it's hard to find windows that match that type of energy. So I think these are going to come in handy a lot for some really fun builds in that regard. Okay, then we have this fence, and then we also have, oh, that's so pretty, that fence. And this comes in 16 swatches. So you can kind of see that there. I'm not going to go through all of these colors necessarily. It's the same colors we've been seeing several times. I like the design of this though. This is really pretty. It matches the pot. Do y'all remember the potted plant in here with that design? Right here. It's kind of like similar vibes. And then with these, I'm curious if it's like the flower. Yeah, the flowers change, the leaves change color. If you want something more gothic or dark energy, you could put this one down. You have that, and then just to show off some of the swatches for that. And then we do get some gates. So really pretty gate. I am so glad we have something like this. This will be cute in cottage builds too, like for sure. I would love to use something like this in a cottage build. This is so pretty. I love this with the red. And then we have this little single gate here. It goes with the fence line. So really cute energy. So when we get into the foundation realm, yeah, this pack definitely has way more stuff. They usually don't take me this long to get through them, but all sorts of cute like little color combinations that we get with the moss and the flowers, kind of similar to this wallpaper that we have right here. We have our little corbel here, and it comes in the same 13 colors as like the fence that we just saw and a lot of the doors. Sound like a broken record. This balcony piece, super, super cute. I love this. So this is what we saw earlier. I don't know why my game's glitching, but this is really cute. I love the vibes of this. Do we actually have different decor object? Oh, we do. Oh, this is the early access. This was the last early access object that you could get, was this little fountain piece, I think. Little pond. So that's really adorable. The floors. So we have this cute like little wildwood whimsy is what it's called. And it comes in a lot of the same swatches as these other fence lines and doors, windows that we saw. Get some of the fun colors with the purple and the blue and the green, and then just lots of neutrals. And then we have this one as well with the stones. I love this. Now, this is going to be a game changer for me in some ways, where I have a nice blocked off pathway with stones on the side of it. And then maybe I don't have to alt place all of the little like rug stones that we have to use to get the same kind of vibe. So I'm glad that we have this, and it's like different stones throughout. It's not like the same few stones placed next to one another. It's got a lot of different combinations. And it's actually really cute that it looks like they're flowers. Do y'all see that? Like right here, it looks like little flowers. And then we also have this like meadow grass. So I'm glad we have another object like this too. I've been using the Eco Lifestyle one quite a bit with the pink flowers right here, the sprouted grass. So I'm glad we have another option for this now too. So really subtle, cute vibes. You get all sorts of purples, yellows, oranges, reds. So really, really fun. Oh, look at that. You could even have like purple grass if you wanted to have some purpley pink grass. This is really adorable. I love this. And actually, it matches really well with this. Look at that. It's the same color. So you could even probably have ways where it like comes off of it that right now it's not going to look natural. But I can imagine where you have borders around it, like a garden bed or something like that, where you could have this be in the yard and this be like the pathway up to the front porch or something like that. So I can see some really good compatibility with that. I'm just like placing things in random spots, but this is the staircase. So it looks like it's going to be the same as the foundation. Same exact kind of vibes and energy that we get with that. It's interesting that this stays the same, but only the stairs change. I don't know why this can't change with it. Why is this not pink? Is that a glitch? Like, should it actually be matching and it's just not? Okay, well, it is what it is. That's what it is right now. Like, I'm wondering if you can just grab the wallpaper and put it on here. Yeah, so you should be able to change it. I don't know why it deleted my staircase. There we go. That's kind of, I feel like that's a glitch. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. I think whenever you place the stair, it should change the walls automatically, but at least you have the wallpaper where you can manually change it. And then we have like fun railings. If you look at these, it matches the fences obviously that we get, but kind of interesting we have this as a railing. That's going to be really cool for like outdoor staircases, I feel like, in a lot of spots. Look how fun that is. You get the idea with what we have at this point, especially since I've said 13 swatches a million times. And then we do have some columns. 13 swatches, y'all, in the columns. I wonder what colors they are. But really cute. I love this one a lot. Like, this is a pretty design. We get this like kind of braided design a lot in the furniture and like some of the clutter objects. This is like definitely a more whimsy kind of column that's rougher around the edges, which is really cute too. I also like how small this is, relatively speaking. I feel like a lot of our columns in this game are pretty big. I use the get together column all the time because it's like one of the smallest ones that we have. But I like that this is pretty small. And then I think the last thing we have is just the spandrel. So we'll take a look at these spandrels, then we'll wrap up. I forgot we could put it around fence lines. Let's do it here. That makes way more sense. And look at that. The spandrels come in the same 16 swatches as the fence lines and everything. So I will say right off the bat that I am happy. It's kind of funny to have to say I'm impressed that they did that, but I am impressed with that they did that. I'm happy that they did that. It's nice that everything is very matchy. And if you have played The Sims at all, I think you know where I'm going with that and what I mean, because we again have had a lot of expansion packs and even just something as small as like a kit where swatches don't really work well together, which is just kind of mind-boggling that we have that. Again, not surprising that we do, but with this pack, I will say right off the bat, initial thoughts, I love the energy and vibe of it. I don't think it is cottage living or realm of magic as far as the build mode stuff goes. Okay, I'm not talking about gameplay, but I do think it has its very unique style. We don't have furniture like this in the game. The only other thing that I can compare it to that comes to mind, again, I'm not going to remember all the 100 DLC that we have top of mind, but Werewolves has the same type of aesthetic with a lot of like wooden furniture. The thing with Werewolves is that it's very rough around the edges. It's very square. It's not very well put together or elegant looking. This is a lot more rounded furniture. So we have a lot of circles, we have a lot of arches, we have more refined surfaces. So it's not even a fair comparison in that regard. So I don't think this is like anything we have, and that's why I really like it. Now, I will say that I am disappointed that there's hardly any landscaping. We have a lot of plants. We actually have quite a few indoor plants and a couple of outdoor plants that I showed y'all, but I do think that we deserve a little bit more landscaping and like trees. And I know we have trees in debug. I didn't get into debug today like I usually do because this is already so long. I also feel like this expansion pack comes with a lot more objects than our previous ones have. We have a full kitchen set. We have a full living room set. We have beds for every life stage. Now, we don't have a single bed. We only get the double bed, but you know what I mean by that. We have the toddler bed, we have the bassinet, and we have a queen size bed. So we get beds that could work for every life stage, which I think is really great and kind of funny that we have to say this, but we don't get that in every expansion pack either. So I think it's a little bit more complete with the furniture sets that we have. We get the stuff for the apothecary station, and we get some really fun objects for kids. So, I think that it's a pretty well-rounded pack when it comes to build mode stuff. And again, we have tons of wallpapers with tons of swatches. Y'all, it took me a minute to place down all the different swatches for the wallpapers. We have that cool glass wallpaper now, and now that we have the glass update that we got in the base game, it's kind of nice that they did that for everyone. I would say this is actually a pretty good pack when it comes to buy build mode. I'm excited to build with it. The main caveat with this is that if you don't build in this style super often, you're not going to like it. It's not going to serve you very well. I think that some of the furniture pieces, like the living room furniture with the chairs and the sofa, and then like some of the plants inside that we get, those types of objects can work in any build, but even like the whole kitchen set, I don't think is something that you would want to put in a lot of different builds because again, it's very charming, whimsy in a way with the wooden branches and stuff like that. So it's just not going to be as purpose functional in that regard like a lot of other packs are. I'm going to wrap up there because I could go on and on and on, and this video is already going to be way too long. I hope you enjoyed this and found it very fun and interesting. I like to get into the weeds a lot with stuff like this because, again, I'm a builder in The Sims. So let me know your thoughts and comments down below. What things would you use this for? How would you use some of the objects that I showed? I tried to give some of my initial thoughts on combinations and how you could even try to use them in ways that you otherwise wouldn't. And I think that's what makes it fun. So I love to hear from y'all and how you would use some of these objects. And if you want to see some of my other reviews, I'll put those over here for you. And with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Y'all, I was not expecting there to be this much stuff to go through with this pack. Like, I have an hour and 45 minutes of footage right now. I'm kind of scared to have to try and edit this.